I thought I'd shake things up today because these are different from my usual antics. I'm reading to you my journal entry. I usually write 3 pages worth of morning pages every morning before I do anything. I don't have morning coffee or anything, but today I needed like a hot tea. Anyway, today is September 11, 2025. So I'll read to you what I found. Changing things up today. I'm doing these morning pages in my ema's office there, and I feel that life there is peaceful and great. Like I'm doing my work and I'm always working hard. I mean, I generally do, but I love that everything is here in this one space. Lately, I've been in a liminal space where I feel as if I'm in between a few places. I don't know why I feel this way, but I do. My gut tells me I need to learn how to stop today. Pause, Feel how I feel before I let it catch up to me at a time that's too late. So now we start with being grateful. I'm grateful for all these things. My orchids blooming, my flat, my office at Ema's, my having love in my life, Topia, Nancy, Saleha, Rosa, Ema, Nana, Kukong, my siblings, my family. I'm grateful for my new cooking skills, my TV shows that I enjoy so much, my memories of a life well-traveled, my mama, my dad, my mamu. My time to be able to do this, my life. I'll be going to New York soon, and that's exciting. It doesn't even feel real. I can't help but feel I'm oddly stuck in a rut. But I feel slightly productive. Like I'm stuck in a slightly productive one. And I don't know what to do about that. My action plan for today may just be to face my demons in my flat, which is go fix your closet, fix that dresser area, do your laundry, do some reading, but overall, just pause. I feel as if I'm on autopilot now, and I'm just letting myself keep going as I should. I'll always keep going, but I feel like I'm not locked in. I feel because I'm off balance, maybe. Whenever I see my family, I feel off balance after. They were here, by the way, for 10 days in early August, and now it's been a month, and I'm still off balance. Looking back. I always feel this feeling after of, there's no wasting time, we have shit to prove. And I mean, I usually feel that, but this time, I feel it in a bigger way. Life gets overwhelming, and I think that it's mostly pressure that makes me feel overwhelmed. Because when you think about it, what you gotta do, like doing your chores and keeping yourself fed and clean, that gets easier over time. It actually feels easy now. The hard part is dealing with the haunting fact that you're not everything you ever wanted to be. That you're not successful yet, or that you don't know if you're on that path to being that. When I was in uni, it gave me that certainty that I was somewhat on the right path, But now I have the job that I want. I'm a graphic designer. And life seems to be a bit less challenging. I start to feel ungrateful. I compare that feeling of the chase and the hope that I felt in uni, or when I was someone that had big, big dreams, someone that was in it for the hope and the chase, to already having the dream. And this is it. Now I want myself to be filled with that same feeling. But then I realized we spend our 20s figuring out the next move, another piece of excellence to strive for, and when maybe we should be focusing on the pursuit of living joyfully and slowly. To constantly be grateful of where we are now in the position we've always wanted to be in. That big feeling of hope and drive has led to this. That maybe I was expecting to feel a big culmination of all that hope and drive and certainty of knowing that I was on the right path. That I was expecting to feel a big version of that feeling every day. As similar to it feels to listen to Dreams by the Cranberries, that I've won every day. But really, we should just chase living and what it feels to be alive. I don't know, I could be blabbering on pre-coffee, but my best memories in adulthood are when I sit in my warm flat in winter and I'm laughing with my favorite shows, and also the polar opposite of that. When I paid for a trip on my own completely, and we were in Queenstown where I saw how the clouds covered the earth below because I was on top of the mountains that were on top of the clouds. Having a really good pie with a really hot coffee. Also the warmth of a shower after being miserably rained on. I always get this curse of being productive. Sorry. And also the warmth of a hot shower after being miserably rained on. I always get on this curse of being productive when I feel liminal like this. Oh, sorry. I start to rip apart everything I worked for. The body I have, the clothes I bought, the subscriptions I'm able to pay for. I'm really proud of being able to pay for Netflix and stuff like that. Anyway. The brain I have, the flat I love so much, the food I eat. But that's not me. I'm not someone who kills my own joy. We're all goated, twin. Sorry. We're all goated, twin. Sorry, my writing towards the end, I get really bad. I don't know what this is. Okay. We're all goated, twin. A whole life out there is meant to be lived when the rut I'm feeling is all inside my head. Anyway, I'll get out. I'll have breakfast. And I'll live after. Voila. I just thought this was a really good journal entry that I've done. And I've done a lot. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that, especially right now, I'm applying for a bunch of jobs and doing, the whole thing. That when I'm in between spaces, I forget that maybe I'm in between spaces because I'm supposed to enjoy the world outside and not like the pursuit that's only going on in my universe. That there's a whole life out there. And I know that's like odd saying this because I'm saying this obviously to a computer, that I've said this to a journal that's only from my head and it's dark right now, but why not? Why not reflect? This channel is for me. And I learn a lot from watching my previous self. Anyway, we're all goated, twin. Let's live.